Waiver of Rights question. What is a waiver of rights in land ownership in the Philippines? Answer. A waiver of rights in land ownership in the Philippines is a legal document where an individual voluntarily relinquishes their claims, interests, or entitlements to a specific property. It's a formal agreement that signifies the individual's decision to surrender their rights to the property in question. Here's a detailed explanation. Nature and purpose. Voluntary act. A waiver of rights is a voluntary act. The individual must knowingly and willingly give up their rights. Legal effect. It legally releases the individual from any claims or obligations they might have had regarding the property. Purpose. Waivers are used in various situations, including inheritance. An heir might waive their inheritance rights to avoid liabilities or responsibilities associated with the property. Co-ownership. One co-owner might waive their rights to transfer full ownership to the remaining co-owners. Conjugal property. During separation or divorce, a spouse might waive their rights to conjugal property, allowing the other spouse to assume full ownership. Creditors. An individual with outstanding debts might waive rights to certain properties to settle their debts without bankruptcy. Land disputes. Parties involved in land ownership disputes might waive their claims to reach a settlement amicably and avoid litigation. 2. Types of waivers. Inheritance waiver. Renouncing inheritance rights to a property, often to avoid potential liabilities or to favor other beneficiaries. Co-ownership waiver. Relinquishing rights to a jointly owned property, transferring full ownership to the remaining co-owners. Conjugal property waiver. Giving up rights to property acquired during marriage, usually in cases of separation or divorce. Waiver in favor of creditors. Surrendering rights to property to settle debts without declaring bankruptcy. Waiver of rights in land disputes. Aimed at resolving property ownership disputes amicably, avoiding lengthy litigation. 3. Legal requirements. Writing. While verbal agreements may suffice for general contracts, a waiver of rights, given its implications on property transactions, is best set in writing to ensure enforceability under Article 1403 Statute of Frauds of the Civil Code. Notarization. Notarization is usually required to ensure the authenticity and validity of the waiver document. Witnessing. Depending on the type of waiver and the specific circumstances, witnesses may be required to attest to the individual's voluntary act. Registration. In some cases, registration of the waiver with the Registry of Deeds might be necessary to make it legally binding and publicly known. 4. Considerations. Legal advice. It's crucial to consult with a lawyer specializing in property law to ensure the waiver is drafted correctly, complies with relevant laws, and protects your interests.